Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it. We got
New 52 booklet.
it. Somebody clip this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Comics League. I am Jared, and today I have a very special video for you. So, what's interesting about this is, DC has been teasing their it's essentially their absolute comics initiative, which is basically their ultimate universe. So I thought, okay, here's what I want to do. So those of you that have been watching the channel for a long time know that I'm a huge fan of DC's New 52. And so because of that, I wanted to say, because this upcoming Ultimate Universe initiative that Scott Snyder's heading has potential to do what the New 52 did, but do it in a better way. Now, here's what I'm going to do. So here are 5 reasons why the New 52 was great. Number 1, updated the characters. Now, what I mean by this is that some of these characters were slightly outdated or had trouble, like, being related to by non-comic book readers. And this is why the New 52 brought in a lot of fans, particularly me, for like Superman, because I always thought Superman was a to quote James Gunn, a big galoot and really just annoying, not really annoying, but kind of lame. When I read the New 52, they actually like made the character way more appealing to me, made him a little more like unsure of himself, so you could grow with Superman. So that actually worked really well. So there was that. They changed status quo with Superman, Wonder Woman, which I like better than Loser Lane. You guys can all know that. And it basically gave these characters new life, if you will. So number 2, it created new and exciting status quos. And what I mean by this is that you also had, in addition to characters, you also had updating the characters. You also had, they added a bunch of new stuff that we still talk about today, like the Court of Owls. That was a New 52 thing, ladies and gents. Darkseid War, New 52. The tease for 3 Jokers, New 52. Doomsday, not Doomsday Clock, Darkseid War, which I know they didn't really follow through on Darkseid War, but you get my point. So there is that. And it kind of, it's cool to see a lot the New 52's influence still stick around. I mean, hell, that was one of the runs that James Gunn outlined when he was talking about what I based my Superman script off of. We'll see if it's any good. But next up, for number 3, it did the particularly with Superman, it did the golden age of Superman in a modern context. And what I mean by this is because Superman, when he was first created, was more of a champion of the oppressed. He couldn't fly. And he kind of was more like street justice. And the New 52 run by Grant Morrison, the Action Comics run, when it was essentially like first started, that's what it was. He was going after corrupt businessmen who exploited the people, and it was able to, again, take the modern age, take the gist of who the character is in the modern age, and of the golden age, I mean, and put like a modern paint scheme on it. So in other words, again, like I said with number 1, updating it. Number 4 is, again, we got some new in addition to new like status quos, we also got new characters like Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, that everyone takes for granted, even though she is fantastic. Easily one of the best additions to Green Lantern that they have ever had. Then we also have, in terms of other new 52 characters, there's also like the Trench from Aquaman. Yes, that was new 52. And I got news for you. All you that loved the Aquaman movie, guess what run that was primarily based on? The Jeff Johns New 52 Justice League. Well, somewhat Justice League, but because of Throne of Atlantis plot. But I mean the Aquaman plot. Now, my final thing here. The New 52 led to massive sales for DC at first because I always use Superman, Wonder Woman as an example because Superman books really have trouble with the audience, because if you look at like Superman sales now, it's like in the it doesn't even I believe as of the recording of this video, the Superman books are not even in the top 25, and that is, for Superman, that is bad. For the character that's supposed to be like your pillar of your company, that is abysmal. Where with Superman, Wonder Woman, that was one of the top sought after books in New 52. Adding on to the fact that for a book with Superman's name on it and Wonder Woman's name on it for both their brands, that book sold like over 100,000 copies. When was the last time a Superman book in the modern, well, actually, no, just when was the last time a Superman book has ever gotten into that? If it has happened before, it's been a long time. And the other stuff with the New 52 sold well. Now, how does these, how could Absolute Power, like, learn from the New 52? Easy. What you do is you make it distinct, like very distinct, because the advantage of having this be a separate continuity like it is you could do what Marvel's doing with the Ultimate Universe, where you could do new stuff with these characters. Like you can finally put Superman and Wonder Woman together instead of Lois Lane, because guess what? He's with Lois in the main continuity. Why? Here's the thing. What is the point of putting these characters in a new continuity and a side continuity in addition to the new one? What's the point of starting a new continuity without a reboot if you're just going to do the same status quo stuff? You might as well just keep your convoluted as hell continuity. Anyway, I'm going to be very interested to see how the Absolute line does. Obviously, I'll be picking it up and reviewing on the channel, and then I'll be giving you my thoughts. Hopefully, it's not bad. They've promised A-tier creative, so here we go. So, all in all, I'm really excited. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to ask you guys to consider becoming members, because if you become a member, you get this a day early, and you get access to like my members only live streams where you come on. Occasionally, I'll do members only videos, and I have a bunch of great members only hangouts coming up soon. So stay heroic, everyone. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lane. She belongs to General Zod. Max Abat for life. See you later.